Hi, class, and welcome to IS 102 Computers and Application Software. My name is Sean Gray, and I'll be your instructor for the term. I'm very excited to get things underway, and this should be a great week to kick things off. So let's take a few moments to look at the navigation of the course and mainly the course materials. I definitely want to get you acquainted with that particular area because it's a very important aspect of the course itself. So let's look at the course materials. So you're going to click here in Classroom, and once you open Classroom, you'll see the course objectives. So we're in week one, so we'll click week one. You have the start of the week and the end of the week when everything is due. Um, clearly labeled here for you, so you'll be able to see that throughout the term. So we'll click here. Under the weekly materials, at the beginning of every week is a suggested sequence of activities, which you see at the top here. Use this as your roadmap to get tasks completed during the week. One of the things I like to do, or what I like to do, I'm in school for my doctorate now, but what I'd like to do as a student, what I've always done is I print something like this out and I'll strike off each activity as I get done. So I'll start with reviewing the key terms. I actually will do that, strike it off, and go down the line, and so on and so forth. This sequence is what I would actually follow in terms of completing the assignments, with the assignments here down at the bottom, maybe in a closer cluster, mainly like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, working on those type of things. So I encourage you to print this out and strike out each area that you covered during the week. The main topics this week are going to cover the basics of computers and how they work. It's a very interesting area. I look forward to engaging in discussions with you here. We'll explore concepts like what are the different differences between hardware, software, how do operating systems work. We'll talk about some of the basic terminology from memory to hard drives to how the internet differs from a computer. We'll talk about a variety of different areas, and you should learn all this during this week. Um, it's no doubt you've had some exposure to some of this, perhaps more than you even thought you did. So I definitely look forward to that. You'll find the reading is covered in the e-textbook section. So we'll move on. Here's the concepts. One more thing before we go during it from this section. You'll notice here you have your assignments as well. This week you have an APA assignment that you'll have to do. This is something that you'll submit, and you also have a quiz that's due as well. And again, your dates were on the previous page. They're also here at the top to tell you exactly when these things are due. So keep that in mind. As for the textbook, here you'll click the textbook tab, and here is your textbook. So you click the link for your textbook, and you'll find that the readings are all covered in the textbook. And there are also some online presentations to help you as well. You'll find the ebook under e-textbook here, and the weekly materials inside of week one. So we go back to week one here in the classroom. You will find that the materials, the any presentations which are here, all here, and I encourage you to check all these presentations out and start striking them off your list. So let's look at the discussion boards. As this is the way that we're primarily going to interact with each other outside of any personal contact you have with me, but with your classmates, myself. This is where we all get together in the virtual classroom and get some of the engagement as a class done, and you learn quite a bit. So here we're going to click discussions, and here we each week you have your discussions. So let's go into week one's discussions here. There's nothing here so far, but basically the gist of it is that you'll come in here, you'll create a thread, and the thread is going to be based on these particular questions here. Now keep in mind, here are your questions. It's 50 points. It's a lot of points, so make sure you get all those points. Um, Very important that you understand the requirements of the discussions, as they count as a significant portion of your grade. It's a great way to get in the habit of posting your discussions. Try to do it as early in the week as possible. You are required to get the initial response in by Wednesday of each week. So it's going to be midnight. Wednesday of each week is the latest. It's a cutoff um, of your initial response. Doesn't mean you can't submit it late, but earn full credit if you submit it on time, which is the first initial response by Wednesday. Every week you're required to make a minimum of 4 posts. So you have the initial post of 100 words, and that answers the question. In this particular instance, it's going to be what is your computer, what's the operating system installed, and so on and so forth. And the other responses can actually be to myself. I like to post follow-up questions and comment on each of you if I can. And so you're more than welcome to respond to myself as well as your other classmates. And just be sure to make your responses uh, good quality responses. Try to avoid short, very brief responses such as "okay, great," um, or just summarizing what an individual posted. Try to give me something just that's it doesn't have to blow my mind. I'm not expecting you to to give me a 250 word narrative on a particular area, but share your honest opinion, your experience, and how you see things, and you should be fine there. So remember, throughout the course, you need to post discussions on 3 different days. So it's a total of 4 responses on 3 different days. The initial response does to the discussion does count as one of the 4. So it's very important. So later this week, you'll want to complete the week 1 assignment. You'll have to practice what you have learned and create a Word document and build some APA formatted links. That's a very interesting assignment. And again, that's in the assignment area there that we do in the classroom. And within the week 1, you actually have some pretty good presentations that kind of help you with that particular area. There are 2 quizzes this week. This first one here, APA Style and Academic Dishonesty quiz. That's a non-graded quiz that I would like you to take just to make sure you're aware of that particular area. And then here at the bottom, you have a graded quiz on the content that we cover this week. So that's pretty much week 1 in a nutshell. I'm looking forward to meeting and greeting everyone. This should be an exciting term. If you have any questions, I encourage you to reach out to me. You can reach me at my email, which is shaugray, GRAY at herzing.edu, or you can reach me by phone, and that's 609-288-2541. I have regular office hours posted. If you check out the syllabus as well as the faculty info, which I will let me show you that. Definitely want to explore this area, guys. Faculty info here. You'll find my hours and when I'm available with Google Hangouts and also my additional office hours. So it's gonna be a fun term. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I'll see you in the course.